How is Dalai Lama's birthday celebrated in Dharmasala? Why it will be different this year? The Dalai Lama's birthday is celebrated as one of the grandest events of Tibetan community. In Dharmasala, where the Dalai Lama lives, thousands of people from across the globe used to reach for being part of the birthday celebration. The 14th Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso turns 86 on July 6. It has been over 6 decades since he started living in India. He calls himself a son of India and somebody who has lived the longest in India as a guest. His birthday celebration each year in Himachal Pradesh, Dharmasala had always been one of the biggest events for the Tibetan community. However, due to ongoing COVID-19 pandemic this year, the festivities shall not be held in Tuxkhang, popularly known as Dalai Lama's Temple Monastery in Magdon, Dharmasala. Rather, the Sang, the highest executive office of the Central Tibetan Administration, has asked people in an advisory not to hold any congregations at all. Varinder Bhatia explains how the birthday celebration this year for the Tibetan spiritual leaders shall be different. How was the Dalai Lama birthday in pre-COVID times? The Dalai Lama's birthday is celebrated as one of the grandest events of Tibetan community. In Dharmasala, where the Dalai Lama lives, thousands of people from across the globe used to reach for being part of the birthday celebration. Central Tibetan administration dignitaries from Tibetan government in exile, government of Himachal Pradesh officials, representatives from the government of India and various eminent global personalities often took part in the festivities. Each year there used to be a group from Mongolia. People from all over the Himalayas, Ladakh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh used to perform dance, songs. Prayers were held for the long life of His Holiness Dalai Lama, says Tenzin Sunde, a renowned Tibetan activist, writer, and poet. Sunse was also among a group of Tibetans recently detained by Delhi police for holding a protest outside the Chinese embassy in New Delhi on July 1 this year, the day marking 100 years of the Communist Party of China. Sunse adds local Indian groups used to perform the Gadi dance. A 3-4 hour program used to be held in the morning, and then in the afternoon a cultural program used to be presented by the Indo-Tibetan Friendship Society in the Suglang courtyard. Artists from different parts of India used to give performance for which they prepare months in advance. Local Gadi food, dham, rice and curry used to be served to the entire gathering, Sunse adds. In Ladakh, there is a place called Siwai Sel, a place in Leh. There, the celebration used to go on for 3 days to mark the Dalai Lama's birthday. People from border areas would come and participate. In a horse race, dance performance are held by artists from Kargil, Nubra, Jhanskar and Leh. Similar celebrations are also held in Arunachal Pradesh as well. Was the Dalai Lama present in person for all the events? No. The Dalai Lama was not always present for all the events performances that were held in the courtyard of Suglang on his birthday. Sunse recalls it is not necessary that he is present, but people used to reach there to be part of the celebration that is a festival for Tibetan community. How is it different this time? The Khas has issued an advisory for the 86th birthday of the Dalai Lama. In accordance with the Himachal Pradesh government issued guidelines and SOPs for social gatherings with restriction up to 50 people, Khas Secretary directs all monasteries and settlements to avoid congregation of public and instead mark the day as per traditions, offering the mandala and white scarves to the portrait of His Holiness and the Dalai Lama, the advisory reads. It adds, most importantly, all Tibetans are urged to recite the sharing mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, over 1000 times or at least 10 rounds of the rosary. The 6 syllable mantra is associated with Bodhisattva of compassion and the patron saint of Tibet, sharing for Tibetans. His Holiness the Dalai Lama is the human manifestation of Chandrik. Every year, Trungar is celebrated from grandeur, glory and festive spirit. This year also the day will be celebrated with the same fervor but in COVID appropriate manner. In the view of the ongoing efforts to curb the COVID-19 pandemic, CTA will broadcast the official Trugar celebration via Tibet TV for all to join virtually from their safety of their homes. Due to ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, safety protocols issued by the government of Himachal Pradesh, Sukslang is closed for visitors. His Holiness the Dalai Lama since last February 2020 has cancelled all his public engagements. Since May 2020, he has been given weekly public talks and discussions with scientists, scholars. Last year, over 60 million had watched these events, public talks, and were translated to 14 to 16 languages, says Chisin S. Chokepapa, Secretary Dalai Lama's private office. SN adds there shall be a message released by His Holiness the Dalai Lama on July 6. How is it going to impact the hotel industry in Dharmasala? No celebrations on Dalai Lama's birthday will also severely impact the hotel and restaurant industry in Dharmasala. Each year in July, it used to be an affair of 8 to 10 days for us. Foreign delegates, tourists from across the globe used to visit. This time is not happening. Similarly, during his teachings in February, March and September, October, thousands of tourists used to visit Dharmasala, which also is not happening due to COVID-19 this year. Roughly, the hotel industry is staring at total yearly loss of around 5 to 6 crores for this year. In Dharmasala, says Aswini Bamba, President of Hotel Association, Dharmasala. Thank you.